Meet Viddal.
We're here with Viddal.
KSI's trainer.
This guy's my personal trainer.
I've been training with you for a year and a half.
He also boxes for Team GB.
Viddal Riley.
Viddal Riley.
Viddal Riley.
Mr. Viddal Riley.
Welcome to the channel. It's been a long time coming. I know everyone requested the channel from months ago, but life has been hectic since January. But we're here. We're finally here. The realest channel on YouTube. And I just want to thank everyone for the support so far, the encouragement to even get this thing started. And I just want to do a little Q&A. So anything that anyone had on their chest on Twitter, I decided they should ask, get off their chest, and see, you know, what everyone wants to know. And it ended up having a crazy number of questions. I don't even remember how many questions. I'm gonna have a look now quickly. 669 questions. Woo! It's about one man. Jesus, man, thank you, I appreciate it. But 669 questions. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna answer all 669 because it will get boring and I don't want to tell you that much about me anyway. But I will answer about 15 questions, and then maybe we'll do a part 2 or something like that, which will give you guys some more information. I'm gonna just answer a few generic questions that everyone's gonna want to know the answer to anyway, like what am I doing in Vegas, who am I being trained by, what's gonna happen with JJ, all these things. So I'm just gonna cover the first one, which everyone wants to know is what's happening with JJ. So now I've got the channel, I'm gonna go into a little bit more detail. JJ is not even thinking about fighting right now, so I haven't really got to worry about training him too much. But as you guys know, he's in very capable hands with Leon Wills, who is my basically number 2 brother in arms. Whenever we take the guys to fight, he's with me, and you must know him by now. And also my dad, who isn't publicly out there, but we don't need him to be because he's got all this stuff in here, which gave me these these hands. So we're giving JJ the hands as well. So we put him in a good place whilst I'm away. And I will be back to hop in camp before the rematch, which is looking like spring or summer next year. So we got that to look forward to. If everything gets confirmed and that, don't hold me to it. Why am I in Vegas? So I've decided to pursue my pro career, which has come prematurely, but I'll get into that. Someone's asked a question about that, so I will get into that. But yeah, my pro career is about to begin. I'm out here with my manager, Amir Abdullah, who also manages world champion Badu Jack, top rank contenders like Caleb Plant, who people won't really know, but it's relevant to me because I'm a boxer first and foremost, and he manages people that are big in the boxing world. So he's my manager. I'm out here with him at the moment for about 3 months. So I'm going to be working on a few things, tighten up a few more of the already amazing skills that I have. You know, got to give myself credit now and again. But he's just tightening up on a few things, giving me a bit more exposure into the boxing world, which is what I need. I'm also getting trained by Jeff Mayweather, who defensively is one of the best coaches and one of the most underrated coaches in the world. We like to call him the quiet Mayweather, but the knowledge is crazy. So let me shift this back a little bit. Scared my hair. So yeah, we like to call him the quiet Mayweather, but he's involved and he's helping me build my style into a more pro-based style, so I can save my energy and still not take too many hits. I already got a couple scars and that, not from boxing, but we just don't want to add any from boxing. So yeah, so I'm training out here with Jeff. And Vegas is a crazy place to be. It's like 1 minute you're on the strip and you're seeing everybody from around the world that just wants to gamble, lose their money, strip clubs, like it's mad. And then you go to the suburb part where it's more chill, there's loads of things to do, but it's not what people expect. So Vegas is a great city. I'm happy to be here. Obviously I miss the UK. I'm always gonna miss the UK. That's my home, that's where I'm from, but I'll be back soon. Enough of the chit chat, chitty chit. We're gonna go into the questions. The first question is, How long more? Not great grammar, but cool. How long more do you think it would have took to become pro if you didn't meet KSI or any YouTubers? Well, Jason, football Jason, I had aspirations of going to the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo. That was my primary goal. So I was an amateur boxer who was working my way through the ranks to get recognized, to get onto the Team GB Olympic team. And I wouldn't have turned pro until achieving that goal, because I was more than capable of doing it. But this popped up, so the answer to the question would be another 2 to 3 years. So we're 2 to 3 years ahead of time, ahead of schedule that I had planned. Question 2. Who was your boxing idol growing up? From Skylar. Roy Jones Jr. A lot of people might say, they say Mike Tyson, they say Floyd Mayweather Jr., they say loads of fighters, and they're all great fighters, but Roy Jones Jr. is the best. He's the best. He spits bars. Yeah, he got bars, skills, speed, power, showmanship. There's no one better than Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones Jr. is the best. He started off at light middleweight, went up to heavyweight, won the heavyweight championship of the world, undefeated for how many years? If you don't know him, go check him, because I'm telling you, once you watch those highlights, you'll pass it on to your friends. Roy Jones Jr., my boxing idol growing up. Next question. Any idea when your first boxing fight will be, and who is the most likely opponent? So there's so many possibilities right now of where my debut will be, when it will be, and really what we're focusing on right now so early into the camp is just tightening up on the things, as I said earlier in the video, tightening up on a few of the things that I need to make those adjustments. Basically, I need to make those adjustments as a pro, and there's a lot of speculation on when. The answer is I actually don't know, but I'm in camp right now, and it could pop up at any time, and I would say I'm fight ready. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. That looks fight ready to me, but we'll see. It's not my choice anymore. Next question. Well, this is 2 questions, but he put it into 1 tweet, so I'll allow him. Kingslayer, come on. Kingslayer, come on. Okay. How did you recognize JJ as a potential boxer? Is his part A question. I didn't recognize him as a potential boxer. I just recognized him as a YouTube guy, and I already trained a ton of YouTube guys at that point. And Calix said, you know what? I think JJ's gonna have a boxing match. I'm gonna get him in touch with you. Don't know. Shout out Calix. Always. But yeah, he was like, oh, you do boxing and that. He, he gassed me up to him and said, yeah, this guy's sick. Come down to our gym and have a little session. So you would see that. You've seen that video. That video's on JJ's channel. KSI versus a pro boxer or something. So man lied, because I just turned pro now. Man's out here gassing you, man. You see what he's doing. You see what JJ's doing. But that's cool. Let's get past that and get back to the point. But you see how he's doing you, man. Alright. But yeah, my guy. We sparred a little bit. It wasn't an actual spar. It was him trying to hit me and missing a ton. Because he just couldn't get close. And then I think he realized at that point that if he can't hit the coach, he should hire me. And that's kind of how I came on board. And yeah, JJ's my brother, has been ever since. And the part B was, where did you guys meet for the first time? Yeah, that ties in. I answered it, so I didn't read it, but you get me. That's how detailed I am. Yeah, we met at the gym. Carl Freezy was there, Eson Gibb was there, all the men them. And yeah, that's how we first met. Next question! Next question! Question! Will this be in your video? And the reason why I chose this question is because it is. Now what? Seliha, thanks for the question. Can we expect a second EP? Very good question. I haven't thought about making any more music right now. My hairline's actually mad, you know. Bro, I'm true. You know when you haven't found a barber yet in the US, so you're scared. I'm thinking I might film it until I get back, but then the way it's looking and that, if I was to get a photo shoot, like when I got the title photo shoot, shout out Title Boxing, the trim was surviving. Now the trim is on the edge. The hairline's looking a bit mad, but anyway, back to the question. Can we expect a second EP? Yes, maybe. I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't answer this yet because I'm still gassed over Living Sports, and I've got very good reviews for Living Sports. And shout out everyone that's listening to Living Sports and streaming Living Sports, and you know, finding out where it all is and shit. Living Sports is available everywhere, streaming worldwide, every platform that you can think of. And can we expect a second one? As I said, I don't know, but maybe whenever the spirit takes me to write some bars again, write some fire, I will do so. What football team do you support? Spurs. I'm a Spurs fan. Yeah. Reason being is because there's a lot of people out here in this world that support Man United, never been to Old Trafford. Support Man City, never been to Etihad. Support Chelsea, don't ever go West London. I'm from Tottenham, so it makes perfect sense to support a Tottenham team, which is Tottenham Hotspurs. Done, because I'm sensible. So all the man out there, even man that live in London supporting Barcelona and that, get it together. Support the squad that you should be with, which is your home team. Shout out Spurs. What sort of things can we expect to see on the channel? Another very good question. This is from Michael. So we're gonna have a few vlogs. We're gonna have some training videos. We're gonna put some of my fights on here as well. So some of my fights coming up early in my career, gonna make sure that they're on the channel. Gonna have a series called Viddal versus Viddal, which is gonna be very interesting because it's gonna be me and world champion Badou Jack going head to head in some challenges, which obviously I'm gonna win because I got a youth on my side. He's getting kind of old, but at the same time he's experienced and strong and all that stuff. So we will see, but that's gonna be very interesting, and we've got some very good ideas coming up for that. Some reaction videos as well. Obviously we've got Fury and Wilder coming up. We got loads of big fights coming up. So I might do some reaction videos to that, predictions, so much stuff. I'm just gonna literally do whatever my soul takes me to do. I don't wanna feel too routined. I'm just gonna do what I feel is the right thing to do at the right time and all that good stuff. Michael, what songs do you listen to whilst training? So I got two answers. I got two answers for this question. The actual answer right now, I'm playing a lot of Astro World. I like the sicko mode when it drops. You know what I mean? I get my like a light, like a light, rah. Got big my hands off, man. Imagine me Millie rocking you, bam, in your face, like madness. Imagine I Millie rocked you, in your face, Millie rock, Millie rock. But yeah, sicko mode. That's my tune right now. Very cliche because everyone's been banging it, but what can I say? It's a banger. Travis done bits. The business answer, which is my second answer, would be Real Living Sports EP, again available now. Plug your thing when you can. But yeah, that's mixed in there as well. There's bad songs I like listening to whilst I'm training. Leon Mon Chaos is a banger as well. Go check it if you ain't heard it. He's also on the Living Sports EP on Cardio B. Rain by Nizzy Ninja is a banger as well. Like, you might see him on my Insta now and again waffling and chatting crap He's also my cousin, but he is dope. The song's dope. Rain is my favorite song right now. Rain is my favorite song, as well as Sicko Mode. Go check those tracks and get your pump on. Gains. Next question. What do your tattoos mean? Okay, this is a good question. Okay, I don't know what order to do this in, but I'm gonna work up and down because I only got tattoos on this arm. This is Kwame Nkrumah, who's the first president of Ghana, which is where my granddad is from. So, which obviously makes my mum half Ghanaian. So I thought I'd give him a little tribute by the country I'm from, my heritage, by putting a big piece on my arm. So my granddad can never say I don't rep, you know, the Af side. You know, man, I get cast to being Af and that, which is stupid and immature, but yeah. So I just put that there. My most recent actually is the 3 7s. It's like 3 7s on my arm, which represents my birthday, which is the 7th of the 7th, 97. But I missed the 9. I know I missed the 9. Don't want them people in the comments, oh, when you birthday, 7 you ain't got 9. I know I missed the 9, but the other reason is because I moved to Vegas and 3 7s are lucky 7s. Obviously I ain't won no P's gambling yet. For the man that visited me, they know that gambling is not really my thing. But yeah, that's basically the thing behind it. Real, recognize real. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm real and I recognize it, and it's cliche and it's my first ever tattoo. But yeah, that's dope in my opinion. This side, which actually is supposed to be viewed like this, says silence in Japanese calligraphy, but also looks like a V and a R, which is why I got it. Silence because I don't really chat that much. Now you lot might think that's crazy because you think, fam, you chat all the time. Every time we see you, you're talking. But that's because I have to talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a position where I have to talk. If I don't actually have to talk, I'm pretty silent. So that's why I got silence right there in Japanese calligraphy, and I triple checked to make sure it doesn't say shithead or something like that. But this here is like a crown with a chain going through, which is called Kings in Bondage. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that have mad potential. They gonna be kings at what they do, but they're being held down and they shouldn't be in that situation. So that's just representing those people, and I feel like I've been in that situation, and there's people I know that's been in that situation and they should just fight out of it. But that's what that represents. Also here I got music notes, which are actually the lyrics of one of my favorite songs, which is Shook Ones Part 2 by Mobb Deep. And it says, I got you stuck off the realness. Get it? Stupid, but they mean something to me, and that's why tattoos are personal, and everyone can state their opinions on it, but who cares, man? It's my arm, it's not your arm. So don't get too emotionally involved in what's on my skin, because it's not your skin. You know what I'm saying? Okay, before everyone starts wilding out. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for the tattoos, and we'll be adding on. So someone asked that question again in like 6 months time, and we'll have some more stories. And that question was by Ishmael. Shout out Ishmael, that was a good question. Do you think Sarah will make it big and leave Cal anytime soon? How the fuck am I supposed to know? Q&A it's about me. Cal and Sarah do their thing. Their thing ain't my thing. Different things. Different. How am I supposed to know? You gotta get this out of other people's business, big man. Andre, Osen Brush. Mind your business. Gang, skr. Gang, skr. With this question. Skr. Honest opinion on Logan's boxing ability. Good question. Logan's boxing ability was very good. He used his jab very well, he was very relaxed. He realized he had a reach advantage. He used it well in the first 2 rounds, and I gotta give him credit where it's due. He done what he needed to do early in the fight, and he surprised the camp. He did surprise the camp. Pardon me. He did surprise the camp with his jab and his reach and his ability to use it, but we managed to adjust in the fight, and we managed to make it a dog fight. Managed to drag him into where he didn't want to be, and that's why the fight was extremely competitive, and that's why JJ arguably won the fight, because he managed to come back from adversity. Logan didn't show he can do that in that fight, but his boxing ability definitely you should give credit to 100%. So these are the last 3 questions by 3 of my friends, and they are, you know, interested in how I'm doing. Some people would ask more important questions, but these were what was on their mind, and I thought I'd entertain them. How's Tinder in Vegas for you? And that is from no other than KSI. Don't use Tinder. That's the truth. I don't use Tinder because there's bare man out there that are gonna lie to you and tell you that they got things on Tinder, and then you've got, you get me? But it doesn't work, man. You swipe, and then you don't, nothing happens. You watch a one casual conversation. If you wanna go and meet girls, in my opinion, if you wanna go and meet girls, go out your house, talk to them. And catfishes out here. Couple men you're chatting to on Tinder are dons, you know. Couple females on there, they're dons. Like, you go back, man, you got a bed and that. You don't mess with the Tinder thing so it's too tough, because it's not really where I need to be. You wanna go out and meet people, go out, talk to people, see your face, boom, smell your breath, all of that. Go out here, Tinder, not for me. Thanks JJ again, because he has this thing where he likes to try and bait out man's love life like he's addicted to it. But thanks for the question, bro. Next question is from Sarah. How's the front crew coming along? I'm fortunate enough to live in a house that has a swimming pool in the back garden, so I've been crawling. I've been doing my thing, you know, coming up for the you know what I mean? I'm doing good with the swimming. Swimming's doing bits for me right now. Last but not least, Calix asked, can you box? We'll find out. That's all I can say. We'll find out. Since you want to play games, since we're playing games, and I had your back earlier in the video and you asked me those questions, but it's cool. We'll find out. But people, that wraps up all the questions I'm gonna answer for today. As I said, there was over 600 questions, which is crazy, and I haven't got time to answer all those questions, but I've done about 15 of them, and hopefully you guys know a little bit more about me. As you can see, this is the channel now. We're here. Subscribe, like, comment. Tell me what you guys want to see on my channel, and I'll try and make it happen. Real athletics on the chest. This is what I'm talking about. Merch available. Click the link below in the description. isitreal.com. Go and grab it. And yeah, I'm here now. So this is where my journey will continue. This is where you guys will find out more about me. This is where you guys will see whatever I get up to in my day to day. And as I said, I just want to appreciate all the support that I've got so far. It's been a crazy 9 months, but we're looking to make the most of it and wrap up the year on a big bang. Thank you, the realest channel on YouTube. Boom.